Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today is going to be really amazing. For those of you that tuned in on our part one last week, that's going to be really amazing. So this is going to be like a subset or a recap, right, from part one and also a more detailed session. So we call it a part two. So for those of you that have missed part one, please communicate with your coach or your tag team members, right, to see how we can handle that. Right. So if you have missed our part one, right, and you have the interest to catch up on the part one, right, speak to your tag team or your coaches. So for those of you that have just tuned in, just to let you know a little bit about our honors, right? Honors is the highest level training in Herbalife. And also this is also the training that is all for the qualified millionaire team, president team, chairman's club, and also founders circle. Yeah, so it's a leadership training, and at the same time, at the end of the training, there is a Mark Hughes bonus, which is our top 1%. Last year we clocked how much? 8.9 billion. 8.9 billion sales. 8.9 billion sales. My window is open very wide. Yes. And overnight, right? Herbalife actually awarded the top producers 1%, approximately 1%. Yeah. So they've given out like how much overnight?
More than 80 million in one night. Yeah, US dollar.
Yes. So what you can see is actually you have actually attended our award session, right? The award night is amazing. Usually is done in LA, our head office and headquarters. And we usually can't be able to see the award night unless we qualify at the 10. So this year it's very, very unique. Everything is virtual and everything is online, which you have a taste, right? That is way possible. So without further ado, we don't have much time. What we're going to do is that I'm going to introduce you to all these president team members. And then there are a lot of trainings, right, which is only accessible by qualifiers, right? However, why the social media content, I felt that it was pretty good, and it actually covers a lot of areas that you all can also benefit from, and hence I actually acquired the green light from our upline to see whether I can share with everybody, and very, very blessed that they say, okay, we're going to learn together. So take really a lot of notes. There isn't any slides. So the higher level training, no slides, right? You need to listen and quickly write down, okay? So it's 1 hour, and we've got some time to do a little bit of Q&A session, and we can do that after the training, okay? Is everyone ready? And the training is actually by all president team members. Before that, they have not used social media at all. All of them, they are not influencers. They have never used social media to build their business. So this is a good thing because they have done the old school way, and also they have done all the challenges and also Fit Club models. And after that, they wanted to learn about another alternative to complement their existing DMO or their ways of working. Hence, they branch out to social media as well. At the same time, they continue to run their physical spaces. So due to COVID, even more so that they need to use social media. So they came up with different flow. But one thing that I'd like to let you know, right? Take today as just a foundation and a tip to inspire you to kickstart your social media. All right. However, each and every one of you have already a set flow that is working. Or each and every one of you have got a set flow that your coach is already doing and it's working. Okay. So I hope that not to change whatever you are doing, but to complement and give you ideas on what are the areas that other people is doing, and you can consider starting to tap into your existing social media platform and how you want to improve your flow. Okay, so I'm reiterating, if things work for you already, please do not change into 180 degrees. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. Only take today as notes and also an inspiration for you to do better.
or you can add on to whatever that's already working for you.
Correct. Okay, very important. And before you make any changes, speak to your upline coaches first, right, on their perspective and how they master the social media as well. Okay, so because each market is different, all our markets is different. All right, so you want to really be mindful of that, right? Talk to your coach and then have all these brainstorm together if you intend to implement something new. Okay, you got it? All right, Jason, what do you want to share?
Yeah, just to reiterate that, because this training is Herbalife Honors training, which we need to qualify to attend this. And this is our first time in our Herbalife career that we attended such amazing training, super high level. It's meant to be for leaders only, meaning to say meal 7.5 and above, right? So, because of this year that we got the chance to attend online, therefore we can share with you guys. We handpick a couple of things that we can actually share with you quickly so that everyone can learn from it and benefit from it. So I hope you take this session very seriously, take lots of notes and take it very discreetly. Do not share any photo or video of today's training on social media. Please do not do so.
Yes. Otherwise, we both may be in trouble.
Yeah. So please do not take any photo of your screen that you're attending this training right now. Okay.
All right. So this is exclusively for you. All right, let's get started.
Jason, is that supposed to be sound now? Okay.
All right, guys, what's going on? This is actually an amazing time. This is the virtual honors, and we are going to be together for an hour for this amazing panel, the social media panel. So you can see all those beautiful faces here on the screen. As I said, we are going to go for 60 minutes. And, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for every one of you guys connected right now following this section. I'm super privileged and honored to be the MC for this little section. Guys, it's been an incredible year. 2020 has been just fabulous for all of us. Speaking for our organization in France, we really locked arms with the S&P together to create an amazing support system to all of our distributors and customers. And, if I'm looking back, to the day I started back in 2012, so 2012, 4th of August, that was my day one with Herbalife Nutrition. I got invited by my sponsor and good friend, Jared Cater. He was, he just actually did an ad on internet saying, we are looking for sports and ambitious people who want to make extra income. And, I was a sports person. I was ambitious. I came from the rugby background. And yes, I was playing. Yes, I was, collecting. Collecting doesn't mean like owning the money, right? I was, tight financially, spend money on on lifestyle, and at the time my lifestyle was
Hi guys. Sorry, there's some technical issue on my computer. Let me restart again, yeah. Let me rewind a little bit for all of you.
Customers. And if I'm looking back, to the day I started back in 2012, so 2012, 4th of August. That was my day one with Herbalife Nutrition. I got invited by my sponsor and good friend, Jared Cater. He was, he just actually did an ad on internet saying, we are looking for sports and ambitious people who want to make extra income. And, I was a sports person. I was ambitious. I was looking for extra income. I came from the rugby background, and yes, I was playing. Yes, I was, collecting money. But collecting doesn't mean like owning the money, right? I was, tight financially. I would spend money on, on lifestyle, and at the time, my lifestyle was partying. Being a kid. Like I was 22 years old. I was enjoying my life. At the time, I was playing rugby in Australia, and I knew this would have to come to an end. And I was always looking for, the future and looking to myself like, where am I going to end up? Like if I go country to country to play rugby, collecting money, great, but I don't see myself like, building anything strong at the moment. And so the opportunity came at a time for me where I was ready to listen. I was ready to be taught something. I was teachable. As I said, I was ambitious. I had the ambition to grow beyond what I already knew. And, at my first event, I don't know actually if I would start with a virtual event, like if it would have been the same, but actually this event was full of energy. Full of enthusiasm, full of positive, successful stories. And I say to myself, if those guys are doing so well with the nutrition, so well with the business, let me give it a go. And I would have never done anything at 20% of my capacities. I would always give myself 100% to it. So when I got started, I got really serious on the products. I got really serious on the business. I started drawing my list of referrals, my list of 84 people that I would love to engage the conversation with about Herbalife nutrition. And guess what? At the time, I didn't have all the knowledge, all the experience. So I faced some, I faced some opinions, I faced some rejections. But that only jacked me up. That only jacked me up to say, like, look, no problem. You'll see it in 3, 6, 9 months, 12 months, in 2 years, 3 years. I knew by myself, like, I made the right decision. So in my very first month, I got great results. I felt fantastic. The more and more I could see my abs, the happier and happier I would have been, right? I would have been. And also, out of 84 people, 23 people decided to become my customers. And it was from rugby, from universities, from Facebook friends, from Instagram people following me. It would have been from my family side. My mom was my first customer. My sister followed up very soon, very like quick after that. And so 23 customers in my first month. I already knew one issue. It was the follow-up online. And social media was not what it is today for me back in the time, where I would keep up with my friends and family from Skype, from Facebook. I was doing a little bit of Twitter, a little bit of Instagram. But back in the time, I had 800 friends on Facebook and 270 followers on Instagram. So for sure, things get better. For sure, we get better. But my very first year in business, I really concentrated myself on learning, be close to the environment of Herbalife Nutrition, be close to the leaders. And even though I came back from Australia to France, I was playing rugby back again on contract in France. I would miss the events on the weekend. And the minute I could go back to Australia, I actually did. I went back to Australia. I was within the support system. At this time, I had the option. Should I keep on playing rugby or should I go really full time? And so it was really my first big decision to take. Like, what am I going to do? And I decided to, after 1 year exactly in business, to really come back to France, to concentrate on my business, to get really serious, to work from a location, from a wellness center, but really attach social media to it, where we would meet people in the street, we would meet people outside, we would invite them to feed camps, but we would plug them online on a support system where people would know, when are the dates for the next feed camps, when are the dates for the opening of the clubs, of the centers, to really connect, to stay connected 24/7. But still, it was not where we are today. So, the centers really made us connect and build a strong core within the team. And through hard work, I got to create those 7 big lines that, within 2 to 3 years, those lines would become active well team, global expansion team. And so I qualified president's team in a total of 3.5 years. And, from the moment I came back to France, I really put I really put my work in action, my passion. I was really, really focused. But not only that, when we always say this, your vibe attracts your tribe. And my vibe was all about being on a mission, being someone for the community. And it started, like I just said, with the feed camps, with the opening of the centers, doing wellness evaluations, making sure that we would make the city healthier and happier. And that duplicated. So let's take it back 3.5 years later. We would have more centers. We would have more people joining in the business. We'd have more customers. So imagine at the president's team level, when you have 2,000 customers, when you have over 200 supervisors, like the support system online was really starting to be like, okay, we need to pay attention and to strengthen what we are doing online. And so I remember 2 of the things that really helped us at the time. And I remember the really first TGIM, thank God it's Monday, was on the 4th of February 2016. Before, so it's now 5 years ago. So imagine, I was about to qualify president's team at that time, but the magic of it was like we knew we had to adapt. And to start with those, thank God it's Monday calls in the morning on Monday, it was to get people started for the week. And it would be an event for the distributors. But also we started to have those online HOMs on Wednesday lunchtime, and then it became Wednesday nighttime, where we'd have a platform available for everybody around the country and overseas to connect in the same time, to share our concept, to share our results, to share our nutrition plans, to share everything about what we do. And that was a real success because we could welcome more people. And then following the years, like 1 year later, I was qualified as a one diamond 20K. And I remember at this time, our Facebook group started to be really strong. With showing what we are doing in the morning for breakfast, and then for the protein snack, and then for the lunch, and then the afternoon snack, and then what we would do for workouts and the dinners. And we would gather this really good community around customers, and then that helped us elevate again. And that just got duplicated within our organization, where now we have different lines, having their own Facebook groups and now Telegram chats. But let me talk to you about, the reality of 2020. 2020 was a year where we would have, 100 centers, wellness centers. From one day to the other, we had to switch to close those wellness centers, and we had to go online. And I remember that TGIM we did on the 15th of March, 2020, where we said, okay, guys, we are going to go in lockdown, no problem. Everything that we are doing in the centers, we need to create the same energy and the same environment online. And so we would have Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Saturday morning feed camp online. We started actually with a morning feed camp that had such a great success. I remember the first one I did last year was 90 people on it, right? 90 people, 91 people. And the funny story, from being the example for always, being in a position of creation instead of a position of complaint, I started to create, this momentum around, okay, let's take advantage of this situation, whether people want to work out in the morning or at night, whether they want to have information about cooking. So to have cooking live on Wednesday lunchtime, Saturday lunchtime, like we had to be the creativity for other people. And so, weeks after weeks, last year, the support system would become better and better for our customers, better and better for our distributors. And we could see that we needed to have one opportunity a day for everybody, right? One opportunity a day that people can know what's going on today. Okay, Fit Camp is at that time, Cooking Live is at that time, or activation for distributors is at that time. So we made the agenda better and better and better to finish a year of 2020 where we had 30% plus growth. I added one more diamond to my pin, 30K, cuts of 40K, and we're going to finish those cuts this year in 2021. But with the kickoff event with Leon Weissbein that we had in France at the start of the year, with Cynthia, we said like, look, guys, there is something really magical about those marathons where we can be into privileged conversations and we can have we can even elevate better. So that's something that I will share at the conclusion of this section where for ourselves, it's always a good time to re-elevate, to rethink for ourselves, what can we make better? And so we would have those big Telegram chats, we would have those big Facebook groups, we'd have those big, giant, boards where we would create a lot of, results and pins change, but still, one thing was missing, and it was the privileged conversations with some people. And that's happening within the marathons, where we are running 10-day challenges now. People are moving quick, right? People want to know how they can get in shape. They want the education. They want the information. They want the skills. So we create those little, chats 9 by 9 where we are focusing on results. And people can join as prospects. People can join to get information, and maybe they are going to start on the products on day 4, on day 5, and we talk, about different subjects like the importance of proteins, of healthy breakfast, of carbs, of fibers, like anything, right, related to nutrition and workouts. And we really link those little conversations to our big, online activities. But just to remember, last year in March, my first online Fit Camp, it was 90 people, right? Now throughout the weeks, we have over 10,000 people going through our different activities. If I'm looking at Tuesday night, we have 10 different Fit Camps with over 500 people on it. So you need to imagine, like, it's just started from, we are not starting from scratch, by the way. We are all, Millionaire Team Plus members or President's Team members. And it's always a great time to think for ourselves, what kind of value can I bring more to market? So that was it as an introduction. I just wanted to let you know, guys, that we keep elevating, that we are keep rethinking, what can we bring again better to market? And I really think, just as a side note, that people are really looking for our education, our information. They are really looking for, what we have to offer. It starts in the morning. We have this power about, powerful mornings with working out, with a healthy breakfast. Same thing around lunchtime, and even more at nighttime, where people are coming back from work and they are looking to be part of a community. And as long as we don't know how this situation is going to last for, still, we want to be those kind of people that can look after people 24/7. And for that, we need to have a system. So, those panelists have been selected, with, how do you say that? Blind metrics. We did not know who those people were going to be. It happens that they are wonderful people, super successful on the field, doing a fantastic job. They all grew pins like crazy, this year in 2020. Some became President's Team members, some 15K, some more. So the first panel, we are going to go to Belgium with someone who grew big time in 2020. I know her personally, brand new President's Team member, all the way from Ghent, Cynthia Dissenberger. So, since first question to you, you're super powerful out there on the market. How do you market yourself? How did you come up with the idea to, engage this, amazing movement with ladies and power ladies? And, how did you go from self-marketing, but not only for yourself, to team marketing?
Hey, Quentin. So, thank you. First of all, it's amazing to be here, and I'm excited to share a little bit of the story. So my story actually got started in 2015 where I really would build from local communities, having different fit camps, boot camps, and really working from home as we did not have any clubs. So it was actually 2 or 3 years later in 2018 where I really was reflecting on myself and asking myself the question, okay, like what is the missing link? And in the end, it was social media. So social media for me really became a tool to welcome more and more people. And we really went strong since we took the decision, okay, let's put ourselves out there on social media. So how I would do it, first of all, I really use it as a lead generation. So a lot comes from attracting people. And the second, it's really to build the first strong line, to really build it, not just by attracting, but by really building people from the social media. So now today, there's a few simple steps. So why? It's really to welcome more and more people and actually to give yourself a lot of work every single day. And the second is the how. And how I would do it is really to put myself out there, showing every single day my morning routine, my breakfast, being fit, being happy, sharing positive vibes, sharing service, value, like all of these things where people can really be engaged to. And the second is the what. So what I would do is I really focus on 5 points, and it's important for me to stick to it. And it's, first of all, it's attraction, it's making new connections, it's invitations, it's presentations, and for sure it's following up of all the above points. And that's really how I would operate on social media. Now that's myself marketing. To go to team marketing, we have this full agenda, a clear agenda, which brings different activities every single day. And this makes it very easy for us to invite people to, because for sure, not everybody is a Cynthia. Not everybody likes what Cynthia likes. Not everybody does what Cynthia does. But the agenda is brings such so many different activities that we can really invite many different kind of personalities. And this is cool because it makes sure that everybody can join the party, everybody feels at place. And it's also exciting for us to see that many more people can actually join the team and find their place. For example, I have this one lady, her name is Astrid. She got started 1.5 years ago. And now she's a fully qualified millionaire team member. And also she's qualified for the honors. She's a fit mom, and that's not who I am. But the fact that we work from home, we have the system online, we have the different activities, it was easy for me to also attract her and to let her see that, look, there's a plan for you to do this too. So I have another lady, her name is Patricia. She's in 1 year, she became a Get team member, and she really loves to put herself out there as Fit After 40. She has her fit programs, and it's really cool for ladies in her environment to see, like, look, age doesn't matter, I can look really hot. And that's how she would attract. So there's many different personalities, many different kind of people, but at the same time, we're all doing the same thing. And it's amazing to see that with one simple tool, even if it's social media, everybody can put themselves out there in who they really are and who they would love to be. So that's when it comes to team marketing. So the agenda is packed, the agenda is clear, the goal is clear, the vision is there, and then the how is easy. You just put yourself out there, you are consistent, and everything works if you work.
Fantastic, beautiful, super powerful. And I love the fact that, not only you went from, self-marketing, but now, a lot of different, personalities inside of your organization are finding their way. And that is just because you've built also an amazing support system online with a great agenda. So we'll come back to more questions later. And now we are going to move to Brazil with the fantastic couple that grew big time in 2020. So Enrique and Mariana, what's going on? Your page is so attractive on Instagram. We want to know what makes your page so attractive. How do you focus on that? And what was the focus when you got started with social media? Plus, telling more about yourself, guys.
Thank you for the introduction, Quentin. So I started in Herbalife as a client. I was a student at the time, and I fell in love with the products, and that's why I started the business. And before working with social media, we we didn't even have an active Instagram account. We would just follow people that we liked and posted nothing, like nothing. We did not like to show ourselves. We did not like to take pictures, much less doing a video. But after seeing the success of the guys in United States, we started studying and working with social media.
Hi guys, my name is Enrique Meinberg and I've been with Herbalife over 25 years. And I have tried and worked a lot of different DMOs.
We focused on 3 pillars. The first one is to gain followers. The second, to build a relationship and credibility. And the third one is to make a call to action. So in the first one, we do ads, we promote our own profile with other influencers, and we do raffles and collabs. And the second one, we build a relationship and credibility by documenting our lifestyle, showing a positive, fun, and funny character, and give them lots and lots of content, valuable content, such as recipes, workouts, nutrition tips, and we show credibility through our results and our client results. And the third one, we make a call to action. After 5 or 6 valuable content posts, we invite people to call us directly on direct messages.
And then on direct messenger, we do the sale of the products and put the people on our follow-up system.
Fantastic, guys, amazing. And that's when I look at the Instagram world right now, or even Facebook, or whatever platforms we decide to promote on, there is some mistakes that we can always see from average distributors. So what is the kind of mistake that you see out there that you try to avoid?
We think that the biggest mistake people do in social media is to oversell. Posting only sales posts, promoting a product or a challenge, or try to sell everything and every time. But in order to make a sale, first you need to have credibility with the followers. Then you can make a sale.
Yeah, and this is crucial because in our view, credibility comes with 3 steps: consistency, valuable content, and most importantly, your results, your own and your clients. And when you start showing that you have helped other people to achieve those results, you have something unique, a social proof. And this is one of the most important credibility builders. And here's a hack. Better than posting a before and after picture, we found out that a video along with the pictures works a lot better. So we ask our clients to record a simple 1-minute video telling how was their transformation with us. And we also tag them on Instagram because people always want to know if that amazing results is true. And of course, Herbalife disclaimer at all times.
And there is a lot of posts of our clients that people say, it's not the same person, it's not the same person, it's not the same person. And they do a lot of comments.
Yeah.
So we say to the people, we comment back, say, go to the people, ask if it's not the same person. But it's very good to build engagement when there is this kind of
reaction,
discussion about if it is the same people in the photo, the before and after, with the disclaimer.
Incredible, thank you. So guys, let's go this time now to Malaysia. The guys have been, having a super amazing growth in 2020. And so we are going to be with Selena and Nasir. So I hope you guys are super well. I know, based on your situation in Malaysia, where you cannot really promote before and after pictures, or, with your Muslim community, you tend to keep things more private. How do you convert quick from, a public post to, quickly private conversations like, I know you guys do with WhatsApp?
Thank you, Kiar, for an amazing introduction about us. Hi, everyone. My name is Nasir.
And I'm Haslina.
We are from the beautiful country of Malaysia. We got started actually in 2015 in social media. During this time, we just actually did what we saw in others. Just following people. There's no proper system. There is no proper direction. We just did the postings where not knowing so much. Yes, we got leads, we got customers, but we couldn't explain much to our team members. So we started doing 5-figure volume point, yet duplication was not happening in our team. 2018 was the kickstart of our standardization and formatted system. We began to understand that any DMO, any methods needs a system. So our close friend, Nick and Mila, was the one responsible to gather the team of sidelines distributors, started building our own social media modules and syllabus. So we agreed as a team to spread the mission in Malaysia by doing a personal branding in online coaching services, where we provide the core values of 80% eat right, lose weight, stay fit, balanced nutrition, by inculcating also 20% fitness and exercise, and also promoting healthy, active lifestyle.
Yes, back to the question, how we convert quickly the conversation is by mastering the art of 4 modules. We have standard template in these 4 modules that we blend in with our culture and community, where all of our team members could follow what we do.
Yes.
The flows goes as you can see from the slide. The number 1 is the master skill of flow leads. We are using social media to create awareness and personal branding. We created a simple 9-diamond posting system. Our posting is focused mainly in the services that we provide, the program that we offer, which includes our Formula 1 nutrition shake as part of their daily meal replacement that needed to be consumed. We focus on all elements for our customers to get a good result in their desired goal. Mostly, they will connect, engage, and communicate with us through WhatsApp or DM at our Instagram. 3 main platforms we use are Instagram, WhatsApp status, and Facebook, mainly for circle of influence. The next one is we master the skill of effective closing. We use standardized copy-paste answers for our members to feel confident to start the business right away, because we believe everyone can do it. This fits to our culture. As for our team, it works for us. It took us some time to adapt and adjust to find the right conversation so that our team members easy to share and do the closing. We brought our mistakes and experience to the team so that they don't have to repeat the same mistake like us. We customize based on a simple conversation, knowing our customers' needs based on their target weight loss, program flow, brief, the service that we offer, and what they will receive, and what is the flow of group coaching.
So, and the third one would be master the skills of coaching and mentoring. It took some time for us to develop these systematized group coaching topics, where we covered more than 21 topics, taking consideration of all elements for all our customers to achieve their goals. At every topic that we present, it will relate to our targeted nutrition in our country. I mean, Herbalife nutrition in our country. The idea is to ensure these customers will fall in love with Herbalife nutrition indirectly. They would also be willing to try other products, becoming also part and also our lifelong customers. And the fourth one is to master the skill of conversion and upgrading. The last module we focus on at the moment is for the conversion and upgrade of all our retail customers to be our new member. So we conceptualize, rejoin, and re-enroll on the second one onwards. Most of our customers will sign up to enjoy Herbalife nutrition promotion and privileges, beside being in the second group coaching known as our active seniors, which is the extension of our program. That is our answer, Quentin.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Thank you guys for your amazing answer. And as you can see, like there is no, like I have too many rules in my country. Like, you know, if for example, you cannot post too much online, there is always, you can always find a particular way to invite people to have into your private conversation. So thank you guys for your amazing answer. So this time we are going to go to another amazing country, Colombia. So Jay and Wanfer, you guys had a tremendous growth again, this past year. Congratulations. You guys are smashing it. And the first question that I have, for you is, how do you communicate, separately, being as a couple, but having two different profiles on your social media appearance?
That's right. Hi, Quentin, and hello, everyone. Thank you very much for this privilege of being with all of you here today. I would like to tell you that my wife, Jay, and I, Juan Fer, we started in 2016. We started our 90-day plans. At that time, we were contacting people out on the street. But in time, we saw what was happening in the United States with people who were very successful. And we started to learn how we're going to be working with the social media to do our first posts. And through all of that, we did it through trial and error. And that's how we started to develop our social media. At that moment in time, the very first thing that we reactivated through social media was our list of acquaintances, our 300 list. And this was our very first decision to develop our social media. We needed to renew our results with the product. And this created a lot of questions from people who knew us, who would see us through social media. This boosted confidence. It's also very important. We stopped pursuing accounts or people that we were not going to be able to recruit. So we cleaned up our social media and we tried to follow people, pursue people who eventually we would be able to offer the opportunity with the product or the business opportunity. And to answer to your question in terms of how we manage our accounts, we decided to develop two accounts separately, independently. We understood that each one of us could attract a completely different audience. For Jay, she would be able to attract women who wanted to have a result with a product with not a lot of effort, and without exercise. And I, on the other hand, could attract people who would like to exercise, who love physical activity. And every single one of us started to work our own social media. But what's very important is we understood the value of working as a couple, because you when work as a couple, it's two distributors who are working for the very same ID. Every single one can do his or her own prospecting, invitations, presentations. And it goes without saying that we're also going to be able to create a higher invoicing, more invoicing for us at the end of the month. To answer your second question, how are we going to be attracting people to our social media? And what kind of posts do we have? To tell you the truth, we understood that we look at our social media as a place where we needed to be us, who we are. Herbalife is not what is the most important thing on our social media, but rather what we do. We do like a type of reality show of our lives, our day to day, our lives, what our marriage is about, our pets. And once a week, we always talk about our story about other products, and also once a week, our story with the business. And as I stated, we've understood that we were the main stars here. And I also hear this at this company that they would say that social media that was the star of social media. And this is what we started to do, so that we started posting. We posted about our lifestyle, our trips, when we go out and eat at restaurants. But we were very subtle about it. And we included the topic of Herbalife. And we showed that Herbalife is part of our lifestyle, but only a small part. But honestly, we want to attract people through who we are.
Fantastic, beautiful, guys. Thanks for the answer, Wanfer. And maybe you guys want to share a little bit more about what do you show to attract people?
Well, what we always try to do in our posts is to show pictures of our lifestyle when we go out with our pets, pictures of the time that we spend as a family. We also show posts about what we do from the time we get up until we go to bed. And we also use these stories for the specific goal. And once a week, what we try to do is to organize an Instagram live when we're able to interact with our followers, where we can ask and we can answer the questions that they have. They normally ask personal questions referring more to us, but this is how we're able to create more trust from our followers with us.
Incredible. Thank you again for such a great content. And this time we are going to go back to Belgium with a new question, which is how do you Cynthia, how did you come up with picking up one opportunity or maybe two opportunities a day? Did you look at, what the market needs? Like, what was it all about?
Yes. So when it comes to an opportunity of the day, it was really looking like, okay, what is it that we really have to offer? What do we have to bring, and who can we bring into what we are doing? So by only exposing ourselves like, look, we are the fit people and we do boot camps, we knew we were not going to be able to help many people. It was still going to be a little group of people that we could reach out to. So we knew, okay, if we want to help more people, we have to be open to more people. And that's when we got started and start looking like, okay, how is the agenda looking, and for who is the agenda? And by working together with many different people in the team, we created this online agenda, like 7 to 7, where many different people can actually feel at home in this agenda. So it's a 7 to 7 attitude. So first of all, the opportunity of the day brings the opportunity for us as a coach to wake up in the morning and to reflect like, okay, who is it that I am going to speak to? Who is it I'm going to reach out to? Because what is the opportunity of the day? For example, if I see like there's a fit class on the agenda, or there's a fit cooking class on the agenda, like for me, it's two different kind of people I can reach out to. It can go from my hot list to the follow-up from the last week, people I was reaching out to. So it makes it very easy. On the other side, it brings a huge opportunity to give that little extra push to the people who are not that strong yet. What do I mean by that? For example, you have the go-getters, the go-getters who are the go-getters in your team, but there's also a group of people who really like need that push, and hey, today you need to do this, hey, today you need to do that. There's always people who don't take the initiative yet to make sure they invite. And before, for example, the week planning, when we were not that strong on social media yet, there was one HOM and there were 2 fit camps. And the not that strong people, they only work with these 3 opportunities. They do the one HOM and they do the 2 fit camps. Now with the 7 to 7 week attitude, that's how we call it, for clients, it's a 7 to 7 weekly agenda, but for us as a coach, it's a 7 to 7 work attitude. And the not that strong people now, every single day they are active, because every single day there's that little push for them to get active too. And for me, that's important. First, to attract many new people, many different kind of people. And second, it's the little push for every single distributor to wake up in the morning and say, okay, today is Monday, Tuesday until Sunday, but every single day it's game time. And that's why we think it's an opportunity of the day.
Wow, super powerful again, super powerful. And so, that's exactly what we love, to make sure that we are excluding nobody. And that's what you have in your organization, a lot of diversity. And now I think you are working with, almost like more than, 10 first lines wide, and, 15 and 20. And that's the results also about personal production. So Enrique and Mariana, if I got it right, you guys are super powerful with different recipes and giving free value, free content, to outsiders, to prospects. What is the kind of culture that you bring people into from first, showing recipes? Like, what is the kind of culture that people are welcoming into?
Yeah, we found out about how best recipes work because we took a course called Sexy Canvas on neuromarketing, and they teach what attracts and engage with people. And one of the things that really engage are nice pictures and videos of delicious foods. This raises the appetite, make the people want to eat, and that creates a lot of attention and engaging. And they have to look like delicious food, like pizzas, like burgers, like desserts, cakes, donuts. So the people want to eat them. And it's like you have to salivate when you look at them. There you go. And then our goal is to show people how to prepare those goodies in a healthier and with less calories. So when our followers, start making our recipes, they fall in love with them, you gain credibility with that follower. So I love to cook.
I love to eat.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah. So I love to cook. This comes very naturally to me. But in order for this to work, the recipes always have to be very easy and very fast, so people want to make them. And what happens is that we attract people through our recipes. They come to ask how to make it and where to buy the ingredients. And that's how we use our recipes to make clients.
Yes, this is a very good excuse to bring the clients, because we don't talk about sales or and the beginning to lose weight. To just talk about to teach people how to do.
Yeah, we
good
add a
recipes.
lot of content, valuable content.
And after we show the recipes, we tell them about our program.
Yeah,
that's it. It's very good, very effective.
Guys, amazing. And not only it works for you, but I know that you guys qualified more than 7+ first 9 global expansion team members, TAP team members, this past year. How did you grow with your team in 2020? What did you adjust? What made you grow so well last year?
So we grew a lot in 2020 because we began to work with all Portuguese-speaking people, not just in our city, but in all Brazil, Europe, USA, Canada, and Australia. We started teaching our people how to gain followers and duplicate our content, so they don't have to think what to post. They just need to copy with their own touch.
And add their own touch. Yeah.
And it worked very well. People began to make a lot of clients, and we started training people how to become attractive in social media and how to make clients and do an excellent follow-up. And with the follow-up, the clients started showing amazing results. And with that, begin the interest in the business. People become very attractive in promoting what happened with them, with their own transformation. And they are learned how to work with social media and internet, how to work from home, and being able to do international business. Here in Brazil, the dollar is very high now. So when they have the opportunity to earn dollars, euros, and to make a business worldwide is very attractive to they can join our team, and that's what we teach them. So that's why we have such amazing results this year, last year.
All the best in 2021. I'm sure you're going to continue with really positive results. Congratulations. So now let's go back to Malaysia. Another amazing question for you guys. What have you learned in 2020? And, most important, if you can tell us a little bit about more about your support structure.
Well, Quentin, since March 2020, we focused totally on building our team's personal development. We created the event as such that focused on PDT. This somehow we realize and we believe that stimulates our team members, that build them with a strong vision, with a bigger mission, and with a big purpose. The stronger the purpose, the easier our team members are able to perform the technicality. This is what we believe in, and it had happened to our team. The how and the skills that they need to develop, we focus time to time along the way on both two major areas. Number one is the retail, where we get all the new customers, and the recruiting, getting the team members moving to the next level. For us, education system and syllabus in our social media is just a platform for us to get our key people to be inspired and able to follow what we do. At times, we need to believe that also to think magic, not just logic.
Personal development is the main key. We believe everyone can do social media. Yes, having an amazing physical appearance is a bonus for our community, but we emphasize more for everyone and average person to have an equal chance to start. Our system caters all ages, all background. It doesn't really matter the level of education. Somehow it makes people feel accepted and have that sort of belief in their own abilities, capabilities, and possibilities. We believe that self-limiting belief is the one that stops distributor to grow. Our 7 syllabus consists of the following. The first PDT topic is self-belief system, where we give awareness to our team that all things that happen in life is based on what we believe. This syllabus teaches them how to create their best illusion in life. The second topic talks about equal chance and opportunity. Everyone has their potential and possibilities in this career, and to set the right mindset to be reached. The third one is to live in the present. Always be at the highest state of gratitude, enjoy, be happy, and accept life as it is now and keep moving forward. The fourth topic is goal setting in certain way. We teach our team to have a proper plan and goal. We believe that when you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yeah. And the fifth topic is called faith beyond beliefs. It's basically to put trust in God, stay loyal, keep on moving forward, trust and fall in love with the process. Have faith that it is going to happen. Keep on putting the consistent work. And then on our sixth topic is getting them to be aware and conscious of the feelings. Because to us as Muslims, as our community, this plays one of the biggest role in our team. We believe that feelings do impact personal growth. Feelings also will impact the business as well. And the last but not least is our seventh topic. We call it as intelligent feeling, which is IQ. Touches our personal intelligence to learn, to understand, to identify their strengths, and fully utilize their strengths to excel further. That's what we've learned in the last 2020.
The next one we learned in 2020 was building and getting new first line and lead the pack.
Yes.
Last but not least, we want to share to the world that social media is for everyone, as long as you keep on sharing the highest value with unconditional love to inspire others. We believe only when we evolve, anything is possible.
Yes.
That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, guys. You crushed it. And coming back to you guys in Colombia. So last question for you. How did you work, how do you work on your super online structure? How did you get to duplicate within your team, what you're doing?
Okay, Quentin, thank you very much. Well, our work structure is to make 30 contacts per day through social media, through referrals, and through the list of 300. Especially from the list of 300 of the new distributors, we teach them to work with their circle of influence a lot, and we explain to them that social media is a bridge that connects between their work with social media and their work with the list of 300. We handle a theme in our transformation challenge that we link to our social media, and the structure is as follows. On Mondays, we do motivation. Tuesday, we talk about product ingredients. On Wednesday, physical activity. On Thursday, motivation again, and on Fridays we follow up with our customers. And on Mondays and Thursdays we take advantage of the motivation we give in the challenge chats and on social media to invite them to the HOM. Our goal with our daily work structure is to fill our communities, the community of prospects and the community of customers. The community of prospects, through all this work on social media and the 300 list, the people who do not buy the product, we include them in the 7-day challenge, where for a week we give them tips of well-being, so little by little they can get to know the product. And in our community of customers, which is a transformation challenge, we focus on inspiring to be able to recruit those customers to our business. In our challenge, we don't teach much about healthy foods, but we teach a lot about mindset, motivation, self-improvement, and we talk to customers about making a personal transformation. And that's what ultimately ends up recruiting them. We include in our challenge an inspirational call in which someone who has been a customer and now it's a supervisor or an active supervisor or world team, tells their story, how they fell in love with the business opportunity from the customer's chat. And that world team or active supervisor inspires other customers to do the business, to earn money from their cell phone, and to be able to have a customer base as well. Then we have our duplication system. And we have worked on developing 6 modules with distributors in which we teach them different topics, such as using the Herbalife page, placing their first order to know how to do it, talking to their center of influence through a get-together Zoom and do something that we call business launch. And in these 6 modules, we also address the issue of social media, business ethics, and with supervisors, we work through focus groups where we are reminding them all the time how we do the correct cycle with our customers and how we turn those customers into distributors. The weekly trainings, the topics are always repeating themselves, and we explain how we can turn a customer into a distributor and a distributor into an active supervisor. So our cycle with a customer is basically doing professional follow-up, a lot of inspiration. We present to them the discounts so they can take the products at a better price. Then we do a marketing plan presentation, and that's where the magic of duplication starts in our team. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Wow. A lot of content again. One thing to know is that the way we keep inspiring and leading our organization is by example. And, when I'm looking at our 3 segments in whether it's social media or, on a daily basis, it's all about attraction, conversion, and building modes. So when we are looking at, attracting new people, that's the first thing I'm working with a new coach, with a new distributor is like, how are you going to market yourself out there? Whether it's, with the nutrition opportunity, the products opportunity, whether it's with the business opportunities, who are you going to be out there? What are you going to show? Are you going to be, the one referring to your Fit Camp online, or you're going to refer to your Facebook group or your WhatsApp conversations from your cooking life through your recipe book? And actually, we've got it all together, and we know it. Like I always remind myself when Marcus would say, guys, use the full menu. And at this level of where we are in the marketing plan, we can really think, okay, now as soon as we are, aware of our potential, we have to go back to attraction. Have to go back to new first line. And so for this year of 2021, ask yourself the question, what is going to be my power of attraction? What can I do in my online agenda? Who can I team up with in my own organization that we can put up together some amazing activities? And from that part of attraction, there comes the part of conversion. And guess what? Everybody has its own way to convert new people. If I'm looking at my last customer, it's someone who I invited, like it was 3 years ago, on a boot camp in Cannes, in the south of France, and came back to me on Instagram being like, I've seen your feet online, maybe I would love to be part of it. So I got the guy, it's like fishing, right? And always going for the long-term attitude and the patience with some people, because the guy came back to me and I'm like, look, Raf, tonight it's at 7:30. Give me a quick call if you want to talk over your goals. And it was from a phone call to be like, what are you expecting this time from our Fit Camp? And the guy was ready to get in better shape. The guy was ready to get started in his nutrition plan. So as an example right there, the conversion, it will start from an authentic relationship, from coach to client, from coach to future coach. And that's something that is very important to understand. The best conversion starts from an authentic relationship based on the person's needs and the person's goals. And then there can be, that third segment, which is development. Sometimes, people tend to forget that conversion part is to build an authentic relationship, and they expect to build with people, but they are not really ready to get going because they don't really know what they are setting themselves into. So when it comes to building, of course, like we've heard it, through this amazing section, that, many things work, whether it's, with Facebook group, with Telegram chat, whether it's from online meetings and distributor training and supervisor school and active well team school. I mean, there, really remember the marketing plan is the vehicle, and we always need to promote the next step. And for every single step, there is a need for new trainings. So once a month, we have active supervisor training, we have active well team training, we've got the 5K club training for people who are higher with their personal production. And always remember that you need to edify the marketing plan, because, Jim Rohn would say, if you share long enough a good opportunity, that good opportunity will eventually find good people and fall on good people. So for that, we always need to remember, we convert good people to our good opportunity, fantastic opportunity. And from there, it's about developing them to their next level. And we need to promote the marketing plan. So guys, as a wrap up of this section, I've learned so much myself about how to, talk to my new distributors in the art of them attracting their new people. I've learned so much more about, how to convert quickly to our online system, and then, to develop with every single one person that we are going to work with. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this section so much. 2021 is going to be a fabulous year. If you adjusted your business model in 2020, I'm sure you're onto a big growth this year. And just think about it. What is a big growth? For me, a big growth starts with adding one new active well team line to my pin. We are not talking about crazy amount of dollars. We are talking about having those new lines of active well teams and building active well teams. So for me, in my head, it's always back to the basics. Let me attract one new person, and from that person become a new customer, and maybe a new privileged customer, maybe a new distributor, and let's develop with people. Let's work with their circle of influence. Let's work in what they can create for their own community. And it goes back to number one: attraction, conversion, building mode. Attraction, conversion, building mode. So guys, be ready for a big 2021. It's time to adjust. And as I said before, for me, it's all about building those, building those new customers together, having privileged conversations, and go all in with them. So have a fantastic time. Enjoy the rest of the honors, and all the best for all of you guys. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, if how does everyone feel? Is it level 10 training? If it's level 10 training, put 10. 10. Is it level 10 training, everybody? Yes. Now, one thing I'd like you to do as well is that I need your help to also recap what you've learned and put it into the coaches group. For interns, if you're not in a coaches group, no problem. Update in your intern group what you've learned today over this training, right? And also the second thing is that if you have any questions, we have about maybe under 20 minutes. So who has questions? We've got our social media kings and queens here. Open it up to the floor, like Huili, Grace, Dino, whoever that has mastered certain things that you can answer, and also you can input into the question. Feel free to answer. All right. So we've got, yes, under 20 minutes. If you got any questions, quickly, let's do it.
You can unmute yourself.
Anyone have got any questions? Now, while you're thinking about your questions, right, just want to recap a little bit, just like what I mentioned earlier before the training. There are a lot of contents there. There's a lot of information. However, why we invite panels are actually like case studies, right? It doesn't mean that your flow would be exactly the same. Just talk to your coach, work closely with your coach, and if you have mastered your flow and it's working, continue. right? Whatever that they have feedback and whatever that's working for them, you can take it as an added tool in your toolbox, all right? However, just a recap as well, as you can see, all president team members actually haven't got started with their business in social media. So no one is a master of social media at the beginning in their business. They actually tap into social media. They really learn from scratch. So it doesn't matter your age group, right? There's someone that's 25 years in the business that tapped on social media like 4 years ago only. Yeah, so it's about resilience, and it's about how do you want to adapt to change and want to learn on new things and be updated and abreast with what is going on at this stage in time. And now, of course, due to COVID, it has actually transitioned the business into a different format altogether. And hence, if you happen to hear all the panels, right, do you agree with me that everything they say actually it's what we're doing, like at least 80 to 90%. If you agree, please type 8. Let's five. If you agree, please type 8. Yeah. So we are a president team or chairman's club organization. So when I was hearing, right, I'm like, yeah, done. Yes, done. Oh, done. Done. Very good. So if we have everything already, what exactly that we could do to speed up our momentum? That is the next thing that we need to think about, right? We have everything done right? So what is the next thing that we could speed up our momentum as a team? Okay. All right. Anyone have got questions? Any questions? There's no silly questions because any questions benefit everybody. We've got 15 minutes.
No, 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry, 10 minutes. Oh, yes, 10 minutes, sorry.
10 minutes.
Just now, I sort of miss out the couple who has 25 years. They mentioned about credibility is based on 3 things. I miss out one of them: consistency, personal results, and one more. What that? Does anyone know what was it?
In followers, relationship, credibility, and call to actions.
Not the 3 pillars.
Call to action.
Not the 3 pillars.
No, he says credibility is based on consistency, personal results, valuable content. Oh, okay, thank you.
Wow, we've got all these really amazing students, huh? So actually
anyone missing out any notes right now, you can quickly ask so that we can share notes.
Yes, and also refresh and recap. Another amazing thing is, right, if you happen to notice, all of them talk about the value that we provide in the marketplace. What value have you got to provide in the marketplace? Everyone have got something to offer. You just need to decide what you are good at. There will be something that you can offer, right? It doesn't need to be anything that you need to get certified. It can be like, oh, you really love to go and do nails, right? And you always talk about nails and certain topics about it. It's a value that you provide all the young girls that want to go and do nails and stuff like that. At the same time, you color your nails the same color as your Herbalife bottle. And then after that, you hold on, this is how I actually keep my nails very healthy. I add my collagen inside with my aloe. Yeah, this is all healthy nails. You get what I mean, where I'm coming from. And also like the one I like about those of you that love to cook can come up with all sorts of recipes. And the way she described is like you just salivate in front of a camera, like, and she said, you get what I mean? Yeah. So that kind of thing is more about lifestyle. And the husband and wife went from Colombia. It was just documenting their life as a couple, healthy, active lifestyle. Their pets is their family, right? And also it's a diary of their day-to-day. So they are like, you know, like Kim Kardashian, kind of the Kardashian series, but we are like a different level type. You get what I mean? Okay, you get what I mean. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it doesn't need to be Herbalife all the way, because actually, if you want to be really attractive on social media, people get inspired by your story, the books that you read, what you learn over the day, just sharing of content, something that's valuable, and people feel inspired to follow you. And that is where you build credential. That's what they mean by building credential, because social media is like when you see that person every single day, you build that relationship even though you haven't seen the person. So also watch Dino's videos as well. He put a lot of passion inside how he saved the dogs, the stray dogs, and how he actually got like funding, right, to bring out the stray dogs. Those kind of things you gotta watch. Yeah, that one attracted a lot of following as well. Yes. Question? I miss out. Okay, someone asked here, I miss out Cynthia's sharing the 5 important things she mentioned. I managed to write down attraction and invitation only.
First is attraction, new connection, invitation, presentation, following up above.
Wow, you're a very good student. Huh?
Of course,
You
it's
write all the
gold.
notes.
All these materials have to qualify. So I have to take down all the notes and really learn.
Yeah. I replayed the video like maybe 5 times.
Yeah, this is my 3rd time. Yeah.
All right. Anything else, guys? So next week, stay tuned, right? We are going to pick up certain topics and probably compress it also. Yes, someone's talking. No? Okay.
Maybe I want to share something. So I particularly like Nasil and Haslina's sharing from Malaysia, because I think Muslim communities, our Muslim friends here, yes, we can't show a lot of skins, and it's so true that they have the visions that everyone can also succeed with social media. That is so true. So if you realize, a couple of days ago, I started out this library for shake recipe, and then there's a library for the health tips. That is also to help everyone here to have some kind of content that you can share online, right? So the purpose of the recipes is actually, right now, if you can't show our skin, you can't show our face, we are shy to show our face, what do? Then you have to master in creating a beautiful shakes that is so yummy that everyone see your photo already want to have a taste of it. Or maybe even the next step, next level, that you can actually start to take a photo of the beautiful shake with yourself, right, on the day-to-day basis. So that's the whole idea, that we want to collect all these shakes recipes that become so attractive and then become part of your specialty in the social media world as well. Same goes to the health tips. So long we add value to the marketplace, then you are able to attract something. Not necessarily you just copy and paste a photo, but you may understand the content and deliver in your own way through the live videos or the live stream.
So even though like Nasi and Haslina, right, they cannot like show before after with packs or skin, right, but they do a lot of visual live content as well to share, like talking to people. Because when you're social media, right, instead of having images, sometimes your followers would like to connect with you. They want to know who you are, like talking like that. Try, right? It doesn't need to be a very long live chat, right? It can be like, hello, today I'm going to share a topic about protein. Yeah, this one you can also play from like Susan Bauman, have a couple of notes, and after that just share like maybe a 1-minute tip on protein. Yeah, just like that. So attempt it if social media is something that you want to explore, right? There is a lot of opportunity for you to actually engage, because engagement is very important. It's not just posting your content, right? If you post your content, you're not sharing with others, or you're not using the hashtags, or you're not going and like other people's content and reach out and talk to people, then your following would be stagnant. There won't have nothing on. You can have the best content, but it's going to be stuck there. So if you want to learn more, right, what we're going to do is that we'll think about like a proper flow for you to set up your social media platform if you intend to master this area. And if you're doing part-time and you really want to venture into social media, we can think about a training section as well, right? If you want it, right, could you just type one? Who wants it? Type 1. Like we'll try to come up with a flow or some contents that we could do it. Someone asked Haslina's page content, right? I shared just now, we'll share again. And someone actually asked some topic, what topic already? Someone asked, I think it was Irish that was asking. Jason, could you scroll back? Irish or someone was asking about some notes.
The number 6 for Nasir and Haslina sharing, I missed.
Have you got? Don't have also.
No, I haven't write down the part. Yeah. Anyone got?
Anyone got number 6, Haslina and Nasir sharing?
So for the shake recipe, I think we are still, we have tons of, I know a lot of you are really, really good at creating a beautiful shakes, right? Please help us to share some of your amazing recipes. It can be a photo, it can be the recipe, it can be a video, right? Please share in the library so that we can actually recreate for ourselves, and then we help each other out here. So it's all about teamwork.
Wow, amazing. Someone came up. Be aware. Okay, you can type also.
Yeah.
Be aware and conscious about your feelings. Yes. Haslina and also Nasir learn together. They brainstorm together with Nick and Mila, brand new president team. And Nick and Mila is downline to Frederick Talon, which is this planner that all of you got as well, the Law of Attraction planner. Law of Attraction planner. Yeah. So out of which one of the activity or exercise over here is actually acknowledging your emotions, right? Understand how your emotion come about and acknowledging it. Once you acknowledge it, then you will overcome it easier. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, no more time already, Jason. Let's set up for the other call.
So let's turn on our video. Let's take a group photo together. Ryan, can you help us to take photo?
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Ready? Wait. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, and then page 2. 3, 2, 1, smile. Wait. Okay, awesome.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Have a good evening, everyone. All right. See you guys soon.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.